Well, we're back. It's been kind of a weird day. We started the day thinking we were gonna be hiking all of segment 3 of the Mountains to Sea Trail. Had some stuff come up in the real world, so we're adjusting and we're gonna do about 30-ish miles. But anyways, huge shout out to Nate from Traveling Light Shuttle. He was super awesome, super flexible, because of all the switcheroos we had to do today. He did some extra driving, so definitely appreciate that. But because it's January on the Blue Ridge Parkway is closed, so we can't actually get to the Pisgah Inn by car. So we're gonna walk there and then start the MST segment 3 hike. But Joe's just wanting me to stop talking to the camera. Good times.
I have 1, maybe 2 cups of coffee a day. That's the only caffeine.
We're finally at the Pisgah Inn, at the beginning, I should say at the end of segment 2.
Every new beginning.
Something like that. But this is where we finished in 2020, I think. Yeah. And here we are back again, connecting our steps. Segment 3. Let's do it. Good times. I did not think we'd be doing this. It's up there. Mind the gap.
While it was well marked, the trail was often fairly technical. On top of that, the icy weather made some spots pretty dicey, so our pace had to slow so we could step carefully. Having the trail and the parkway all to ourselves, though, was absolutely a perk of the ice and snow.
It's a video, so
It's better.
that's much better.
Oh man, you actually gonna film?
You're gonna thank me later.
No, I'm gonna pay you back later.
Yeah, well,
It's gonna happen.
just think how proud you're gonna be when you get this on the first try. What's cool about the videos too is I can put in sound effects.
That is cool. That's the one I was aiming for.
I mean, if you can get it down, that'll actually work. Back on trail, and the views do not disappoint this morning. We had some rain that greeted us about 3 or 4 this morning, and got to pack up in the rain, so that was cool. That was super fun. One of my favorite things to do, pack up wet gear. But got about 17 miles to Asheville today. I think we can crank those out. It's gonna be a long day, but I don't think, knock on wood, it's not going to be too technical as far as hiking goes. So let's get it on. Good times. Was that the expletives I heard? So I would just like to give a big shout out to the Carolina Mountain Club, who maintain this section of the Mountains to Sea Trail. For once, we're not going to the top of a hill. We're gonna go around it. In general, we're going down into Asheville today, but there have been some significant ups and downs. So going around some elevation, I'm cool with. Do you need assistance? Just documenting the suffering. Just made it up Fair and Knob. 39 and some change, 100 feet. Good times. Milk was a bad choice. Still good times. How much we've done so far? I think it's closer to 8.
What?
Sorry. You brought a fat kid along. Oh no, 9.14. Right.
I'm gonna say I thought we were doing better.
Feel better? Well, we're in the midst of Asheville, or at least suburbia Asheville, whatever you want to call it. after we cross the French Broad, it reminds me a whole lot of segment 10. It's very urban, lots of day hikers, lots of joggers. And one thing that Joe just pointed out, and I'm oddly proud of this, but the joggers smell better than we do. So yeah, got that going for us, which is nice. All right, 17.8 miles for the day. That's not too shabby, and it's just before 4 o'clock, so we smoked those last 5 miles. There's really not much to see, unfortunately, but anyways, so Joe and I kind of waffled a little bit. We brought our camping gear, and we brought food, but we thought it'd be a good exercise in like bushcraft to try to live off the land, so that's what we're gonna try to do. So we're in the Asheville area, so it's going to be hard to find some spots to, you know, kind of live off the land, but that's what we're going to try to do. So we're going to live off the land for tonight and see how it goes. We'll see you there. Good times.
Been off the land, foraging for food.
Well, all right, back on trail, sort of. Back on the road, I guess. But had some moderate success living off the land last night in Asheville. Wasn't nearly as much work as I thought it was going to be, but Joe's trying to get out of the shot, so I'm going to switch to this side. It's important to show that he's here. But just a couple handfuls of miles today, nothing too crazy, and then we're going to call it. So let's knock it out. Good times.
Hello, Parkway, my old friend. We've come to walk with you again. But you're closed due to snow and icing. Even still, you go on winding. And if I'm honest, I kinda miss the Harleys rumbling by. I don't know why, missing the sounds of segment 3. What's with the pointless ups and downs? Instead of over, go around. Overpasses weren't made for camping. Call an Uber and go to the Hampton. With burgers, Taco Tuesday, and a flight of creppers from the bar. I gave 5 stars, sipping through the sound of segment 3. I can do this development's a bit bizarre. Just took a leak in their backyard. With all his heart that little bird is singing over the soft sounds of heavy machinery. And what's funny is we smell worse than the joggers in this county park. We fit the part.
The beautiful sounds of the wilderness.
Stinking through the sounds
Good
of
times.
segment 3.
Leave no trace. You stuck? What's wrong?
Really? 3 inches. Be all. That's
Well, this portion of the adventure is complete. Made it to the Folk Art Center. Let's see what the mileage is here. 8.13 miles in about 2.5 hours. So that's pretty darn good. Cars are still here, and I don't see any broken glass on the ground, so it's also good. So like I said at the beginning, real life kind of had to cut this hike short, or we would be continuing on to Mount Mitchell, but we'll be out there soon enough. We'll see you then. Good times.
Stinking through the sounds of segment 3. Listen to the sounds of segment 3.